just can't stop, won't stop hustling. But I just
What is up, grinders and grindettes? It's your guy, the Black Abstract. You are locked in once again, and I appreciate y'all motherfuckers for it. Before we get started, let me give a shout out to my sponsors. IamTrill.com. Wear something today that your future self will thank you for is a slogan. Make sure you go there, check them out. Enter promo code Abstract on the way out, and you get a little something off your order. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for your guy. So let's get into it. Charlamagne the God, aka Leonard McKelvey, as he so often likes to call himself nowadays, thanks to Monique, was on the Breakfast Club doing this 1-2, and I was waiting and anticipating for him to address the Jessica Reed sexual allegations, but it never happened. And instead, we got a apology from Charlamagne the God of sorts through Donkey of the Day to Kwame Brown. So was the apology sincere? Did you guys feel like the apology was sincere from Charlamagne the God? Do you accept his apology? Even though I know he didn't apologize to us per se, do you accept his apology? And listen, Kwame Brown, I believe, is live right now talking about this. So I'll watch it because I try to watch his stuff. He just goes off into a whole nother realm. So I gotta kind of watch it once the live is complete and get what I could get from it from there. So I don't know if the apology was sincere, but I feel like the apology was necessary. Because at the end of the day, I think he just knew he was wrong. He fucked up. Like the guy saying Minutes, you know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right? So I think Charlamagne knew he fucked up. He opened up a can of worms, and in return, he had a trickle down effect that set off a different. It set off some shit that he didn't expect for it to set off. Kwame Brown brought up the Jessica Reed situation, and I saw one of my other video I did about Charlamagne, where Funk Flex had the audio. Somebody said, "Oh, you didn't do the research," and the video wasn't about that. It was about the audio that was present. It wasn't how the situation or the allegations came to light again. It was about the mother speaking out about this and Funk Flex releasing the audio. So that's what the video was about. So don't tell me, listen, I do my fucking research, so shut the fuck up. Other than that, I'm not saying I wasn't buying it, but I didn't like the fact he tried to make it a black issue as well. And then I didn't like the fact he didn't respond or say anything in regards to the Reed situation. You know, I feel like he should have addressed that. He should have addressed that allegation, even though he said something about it prior or before. I just don't feel like I feel like he should have just tackled it in the moment. And then another thing that makes this kind of unsincere was the fact he has since ceased and desist letters and are getting lawyers involved in this situation. So I feel like he's trying to save face, maybe, because it's like he started this shit, and then all the effects took place afterwards, and then he's trying to kind of like, well, I tried to diffuse the situation. I even apologize. So if it does go to court or if it moves forward, he got in some kind of leverage. He'd be like, well, I apologize to him, even though I said, and I just feel like he took a low blow, man. And Charlamagne, he acts like he's enlightened now, and he goes to therapy, but he do some of the most toxic shit. And I mean, that's what we love him for, though. That's what we love him for. So I just feel like stand on it. If you said it and you started if you in the ring and you flinging mud, and then somebody flings mud back at you, fling mud again. Stand on it. Stand on it, especially if you already addressed this situation with Jessica Reed, and you know in your heart of hearts you have nothing to you have no doubt that you didn't do this. You have no doubt at all in your heart of hearts. What are you apologizing for? What do you? Oh, because you got cussed out by a couple family members. I understand that, but you flung mud first, and you got mud back your way, and now you Roberto Duran. No mas, no more. I don't want no more. No, it's good. I look at it from that way, but at the same time, I look at it as an adult too. I look at it as, you know what? That was decent that he apologized, but I don't know if it was sincere. Only he knows that. But this is what I be saying. This is black people, and I'm not even gonna say black people. People be tearing each other down. I made a video yesterday about Trey Songz and Kevin Samuels. Tasha K and a couple of other content creators were tearing Trey Songz down off of something, a legend that he might have said about Kevin Samuels. Same thing with DJ Envy, Angela Lee. I made a video about them. How because they disagree with Kevin Samuels' rhetoric, they automatically attack his sexuality, his manhood. Like, why? This is what Charlamagne and God did. He brought up a violent past of Kwame Brown's family history and said y'all should leave him alone for that. That was unnecessary to say. He could have just said, "Listen, Kwame Brown will play." I did a video on Kwame Brown and I said, "Man, if I was Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, I would chill because I heard Kwame got them hands." I didn't talk about his family history, none of that. I heard that he get busy. I heard he gets busy when it come down to it. Not his family, none of that. I heard he gets busy. And he been getting busy on the internet lately. All he doing is protecting himself. All he doing is rebuttaling for the people that had things to say about him. That Kwame Brown was minding his damn business out in Monk's Corner, wherever the hell he live at. He was minding his business, living his best life, enjoying his retirement, not thinking about nothing, but constantly getting shots and darts thrown at them. So one day he said, "You know what?" He just picked up his phone and started recording and said, "I ain't taking this shit no more." But as far as Charlamagne the God, Leonard McKelvey, we'll see how this plays out, man. But I wish he would have addressed the Jessica Reed situation on his platform. Maybe he's saving it for the Brilliant Idiots podcast because that's how Charlamagne the God is. He doesn't put all his eggs in one basket. And at the end of the day, I think it's business for him. If it's something that's pertaining to him, he's going to make sure he profits off of it and talks about it on a platform that is profitable to him at the end of the day. Hey. So he might talk about it on the Brilliant Idiots podcast, which I'm guessing he will. And yeah, man, I was disappointed that he didn't address it, but like I said, I can see probably what he's doing, and I just don't think his apology was completely sincere. I didn't like, you know, it's not like black people put you against Kwame Brown. You put yourself in that situation, so I didn't like that aspect of it, and you know, I like. I try to like Charlamagne. I really do. I really try to like Charlamagne, but he just do a lot of things that's flaky, and he's biased when it comes to certain things, and he admits that he's biased. And I've said this numerous times. If you watch my channel, when you're coming from a journalist media standpoint, you really shouldn't be biased. Even if you are internally biased, you shouldn't come across that on your platform. You should always try to see things from both angles. But I see the Breakfast Club leans more to the left anyway. That's just how they are. You know, they were advocating for Kamala, and all of a sudden he gets Kamala Donkey today because of some. And it's just like, yo, if you would have did your research on her anyway, you would see that she not it. She don't give a fuck about us. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Mark my words for it though. He will address this on the Brilliant Indians podcast. If he doesn't, I'll cash app you $5. That's just how I feel about it. So it was I think it was purposely done. When he attacked Kwame Brown. It wasn't casual. I know he tried to say it was but because that's what he comes from. He comes from the shock jock Howard Stern cloth where they say anything. You listen to Charlamagne old interview. Charlamagne used to be wild. Now he's PG a little bit because he cares about his relationship. So he's PG when it comes to certain relationships, but when it comes to people that he doesn't really profit off of or he's not in bed with and in business with, like Kwame Brown, he tries to he thinks he could do or say whatever, and he see that backfired. You know what I'm saying? So he getting mama's cooking, that's for sure. But yeah, you gotta apologize. Even if you didn't do anything, you gotta apologize to that girl too, man. You gotta apologize to that girl that charge. Even if you didn't know what was going on, you say I watched in the interview. You said you invited her to a party, but you didn't say that you took her to a party. If you had nothing to do, why don't you just apologize? I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm sorry. Even if it's behind closed doors, it don't have to be publicly. But I see people saying Surviving Charlamagne is the new book coming. Oh man, you gotta speak about it, brother. You gotta speak about it. But I always say, innocent to proven guilty, especially when it comes to our black men. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Do you think the apology was sincere? Do you think Charlamagne is really remorseful of what he said about Kwame Brown? Do you think that it was bullshit? Do you think that he should apologize to Miss Reed? Let me know. Post in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Till next time, peace, love, and prosperity. I am the Black Abstract. One.